When I asked a Christian apologist why there hasn't been an Enlightenment movement in Ethiopia, he responded, Zara Yaqub wrote philosophy to rival Locke without any Western contact. What do you think of this? Are you familiar with Zara Yaqub? Because I was not, and
No.
I just had to Google this.
What did you find?
Apparently, he is an Ethiopian philosopher whose 15th century treatise is compared to Descartes. He wasn't a practitioner of specific religion, but was a theist, and his conception of God did play a heavy role in his philosophy.
I have a hard time believing saying without any Western contact. And I don't know why that is a compliment. Because if you're like supposed to be a serious thinker, what does it mean for you to be without any Western contact? So like all these great thinkers around the world are writing and providing their views, and you're completely ignorant of it and you're not reading them. Like, it's interesting that people... What?
Western supremacy, Armin?
No, I'm talking... Well, if these thinkers if the main thinkers of the world were in the Middle East at that time, I don't know, and if their work was accessible, you didn't read them, are you a serious thinker? Like, I'm not even like, I'm questioning, does Zara Yaqub not have any access to any work, any great thinking of people anywhere else in the world? Or did he had access to it and he decided not to? Zara is a guy? I thought Zara would be a girl.
Well, it's Zera. It's a man.
Okay.
So he had this quote, I have learned more of living alone in a cave than when I was living with scholars. What I wrote in this
so he
book,
did live with scholars. So he did live with scholars. Let's just be clear. And if he lived with scholars, that means he was influenced by them somewhat. Like, it's not like he could pretend he wasn't. But it's not like people don't come up with their ideas. People don't come up with their ideas in a vacuum. I mean, this person, did they have any form of education? What's their education?
Wikipedia isn't giving me that much information.
Yeah, I mean, okay, so the thing is that I'm just saying that if somebody was like, without any Western contact, like, if that is a compliment, I don't see why that's a compliment. Okay, you're a serious thinker. There are other people's writing about their thinking process, and you're like not touching them, and that's supposed to be a compliment. That is not a compliment.
It seems like his scholarship was in the Ethiopian Orthodox, like, Christian church in some capacity, and then the emperor switched to Roman Catholicism, and then he was exiled, and that's when he was living in a cave.
All right. Well, I don't know. I don't know much about this person. Because I don't know much about this person, I'm not going to judge whether this person... I have no idea who this person is and what they have done, so I'm not going to judge him. I'm going to judge the person that, instead of judging Zara Yaqub and what their philosophy is, I'm just going to judge the person who talked to Anne, where they said without any Western contact, as if that's a compliment. I'm just going to judge that person. All right.
Yeah, I could go down this Wikipedia wormhole for a while. This page got quite interesting.
Well, let's
not going to.
Yeah.
Hey guys, if you're a fan of Blasphemy and Sexy Callie, like me, then you need to be sure to subscribe to our newsletter. Link in the description below. Because if you subscribe, we will send you a free copy of our Blasphemous Art ebook. And let me tell you, it is the tastiest blasphemy that you can find anywhere available today. And we are so generous with our blasphemy that we continue to send you more blasphemy every week. So make sure to subscribe. Link in the description below.